What's going on, people? Excuse the lighting on this one, but I still have to get the video out and it just is what it is. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 3. Recap of yesterday's game and the player ratings. I predicted us to win this game 2-1. I look like a fool now, but there would have been other people that would have expected us to win this, but Bournemouth have been in form. They deserve to win in the end, I feel. I don't feel we were extremely bad, but the chances we did create, even though it wasn't that many, we should have done better with, and our defence was just nowhere near good enough. But full credit to Bournemouth, they continue their good form and good run that they're on. I think they've got a result out of the last 4 or 5 games in a row now, so I wasn't surprised by it. I was hoping we'd get something from the game, but we didn't deserve to in the end. I can't be mad at it. Like, we know that these players are not good enough. People might have their issues with Ten Hag, but the players are a lot to blame as well. I'm not shocked by the result. I was hoping we'd win, but we didn't turn up, and we got punished for that, so not surprised. Anana, 4. I thought he started okay, but then probably for at least 2 of the goals, I think he could do better. Delo, 4. I felt like he made countless mistakes and the wrong decisions at vital times. Defensively, he wasn't great, and on the ball, he was making a lot of wrong choices, so 4. Maguire, I thought he started very well, but then as the game went on, went down to about an average performance, I feel. I don't think he was terrible, but definitely tapered off as the game went on, so I'd give him an average in the end, but not terrible. Luke Shaw, 4. I thought he started okay, and then as the game went on, he got worse, but I thought he was only average to start with, so 4 for Luke Shaw. I thought a lot of the attacks came down in his position as well, so not great. Reguilon, 6, and was my man of the match. I thought he got forward well, tried to create moves and start moves off, and I thought he did that quite effectively, and I think defensively he was okay, so 6. McTominay, 4. Didn't score, obviously, and when he doesn't score inside the box, outside of the box, he's useless, and that was the case yesterday. Completely ghosted in the game, 4. Amrabat, 5. I thought he started well, but then he was at fault for at least one of the goals I can remember. Average performance, but definitely not one of the worst players. Anthony, I'd give him an average. Showed little glimpses, but then the final product wasn't there, or like people wouldn't read a pass, or do you know what I mean? Or they slip up, but I don't think it was one of his worst performances, but you'd still want a bit more. Bruno obviously misses a penalty, which you have to mark him down for, which I did. Felt after the penalty he got better, but then kind of got worse again. So very up and down performance from him. I give him a 4 in the end. Garnacho was one of the worst performances I've seen from him. Not for the want of not trying or nothing. He still got on the ball and tried to do things, but I feel like his touch and his decision-making just was one of the worst I'd seen it since I've been watching him play. But it's going to happen. So I think he deserves a bit more leeway than other players because he's still a very young player and not been in the team that long. And most of the time he performs. So 4 for Garnacho. Martial, I gave him an average. I thought he started very well. Did some good link-up play and started some moves. But then dipped a bit in terms of miscontrolling things, not reading a pass. And he doesn't work hard enough off the ball for me. So I gave him an average in the end. And then there was 4 subs. We had Johnny Evans, Police Street, Rashford and Højlund. Apart from Rashford, I gave the other 3 a 5 of an average. Thought they were okay. And when Rashford come on, I just don't think he affected the game. Lost the ball. Doesn't work hard enough. So 4. I think it was the right decision not to start him. Ten Hag for me gets a 2. We have to be winning these types of games, or at least getting a point. But we should be getting 3 points. Disappointed with Ten Hag. I wouldn't have started Martial. I think we need to get something from the game. So disappointed. Subs didn't work. And I don't think Martial should have started up front. So Højlund needed to start for me. That is it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll be back with a preview for the Bayern game for Tuesday night. That'll be probably Monday. Tomorrow I'll do that for the preview. Enjoy the football. Hopefully your team won this week. And I'll be back soon as well with another FPL vid for game week 17. Catch you soon.